Mr. Speaker, this isn't just a technical issue, it's a human issue. And the attempted reassurance by the Prime Minister just doesn't wash. In Greater Manchester, some of the missing cases date back to September the 18th. That's 2.5 weeks ago, with 3 very serious consequences. It's now much harder to contact people after so long, the contacts of the 16,000. Even if they're contacted successfully, for many, the self-isolation period has already expired. And thirdly, important decisions on local restrictions were made using the wrong data. £12 billion has been invested in this system, and yet a basic Excel error brings it down. No wonder it's been described as intergalactic incompetence. So why, at this crucial moment, did it take so long to catch this error and to address it?
Well, Mr. Speaker, you can't have it both ways. You can't call it a human error and a basic Excel error. And let me just remind the House of what and the right honourable gentleman of what I've just said, because the crucial thing is that yes, of course, there has been an error, but the data points that we're looking at do not change the cases that we're looking at. Don't change the basic distribution of the disease. And I think it's very important for people to understand, because that's really what he was, I think, trying to drive at. And although the cases in the country are considerably up across the country this week on last week, the 7-day statistics, Mr. Speaker, show that there are now 497 cases per 100,000 in Liverpool, 522 cases per 100,000 in Manchester, 422 in Newcastle. And the key point, Mr. Speaker, there is that the local regional approach combined with the national measures remains correct, I think, because 2/3 of those admitted into hospital on Sunday were in the North West, the North East and Yorkshire. So that's why I think that approach continues to be correct.
Starmer.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister says it doesn't alter the basic distribution, yet thousands of people have been walking around where they should have been self-isolating. It patently has an effect on the basic distribution. If this was an isolated example, I think the British people might understand. But there's a pattern here on care homes, protective equipment, exams, testing. The Prime Minister ignores the warning signs, hurtles towards a car crash, then looks in the rear mirror and says, "What's all that about?" It's quite literally government in hindsight.